Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mythical Rollers, a Twitch stream for the arts of tabletop role-playing games, for DMs, players, cosplayers, painters, writers, actors, all of those. As long as you're not mean, you're welcome here. I got no announcements. We're just gonna jump into today's game because we're 7 minutes late. Meh. Here we go. Who wants to do the last time on Waterdeep Dragon Heist? Oh, who wants to explain all the fuckery and the tickle damage, the the soul being ripped out and cut to pieces, and being trapped in a small room for a period of time? Who wants to explain all that awesomeness? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I see. So many volunteers. Did did we forget what happened last time? Has it been too long?
I guess I'll do it. I try not to do these. So last time, we traveled down into the deep, dark containment places that the Temple of Bahamut has, in order for Foss to and Gerald, in order for them to cut out the Claire out of Tegan's soul. Once we got there, we got sealed in, and uh, Tegan gave Adnan all of his Tegan gave Adnan all of his flasks and got up on the table. After we were then instructed not to move from the wall, and a shield was put up to protect us. As Tegan started to goad Claire into coming out and play, um, which worked, and which enabled Gerald and Faust to pull out Claire and make the cuts in order to separate Claire from Tegan. Then Gerald passed out, and we got stuck in the room where what I call fuckery happened because I had no other way to describe it. We couldn't figure out how to get out. There was some tickle damage. When we finally got Gerald to come to, when he finally came to, he still had a strand of Claire and put that in the orb. And then we went home. Well, we went to the bookshop, and the bookshop was closed. So we went on to Cedar Shaw. So we went on home after successfully saving Tegan's soul, only to find the bar's explosion damage was no longer there. It was all fixed. Rochelle was sitting at a bar, and an elven man was standing behind the bar, and which we figured out was Leaf. And then Portia hugged him only to realize he was no longer a machine, but at this point was actual flesh and blood, and she started to cry and apologize for blowing him up. So there's my recap with kids in the background. So welcome to my life.
Oh. I like that we named, or that not that I wasn't involved in that, but that the entity got nicknamed Claire. That's
I honestly didn't think that was gonna stick.
It
that's
stuck.
it did, yeah.
And we lost Potter.
Mm-hmm.
Potter. Poor man.
Was sacrificed to the cause
I'll get him back. Somehow.
some way.
Some way.
Sacrificed is such a harsh word.
He was donated to a cause, I guess.
I prefer to use the term loaned.
Loaned.
He was loaned.
Huh? We'll see how that goes. Yeah, Claire. Oh, poor Claire. So we start today with Leaf, Hef, hugging Portia with one arm, just kind of just patting like the back of her head because she's tall, but she's taller than she used to be, but she's still not very tall, and just pat.
Wait. You're no longer cold machine. um, what happens? Why aren't you machine? Why aren't you Cade? Why are you Leaf? This is so much. Okay, and I pop down. Can I get a ale, please?
He looks down at you, just sitting on the floor, and goes, "Perhaps you would rather sit at the bar."
I'll get there here in a minute. This is just, it's been an overwhelming 48, 72 hours. So, between my soul, Tegan's soul, you blowing up, I mean, I think I'm okay.
Um, please do not take offense, but you are in the way.
Fine. I scooch out of the way.
Um, before Portia had tackled, I guess, Leaf, if you recall, he had kind of split himself into two, and he did bring out some foods as well as a beverages out onto the bar itself. Um, Rashal's scales are no longer a golden color. They're now white with like a tinge of muted yellow, almost kind of like a dry mustard color. Um, and next to Rashal is some weird apparatus that's got glowing blue energy in it. And Leaf just looks down at you, Portia, and goes, "It's a long story, but please, the bar stool would probably be more comfortable. After all, there is food up here."
I'm so sorry I blew you up. And I moved to the bar stool.
Okay.
So, are we going to talk about the blue glowy arm over there? Or shawl?
Yes. None. Uh,
That's all you got?
who? Leaf, who are these people?
Oh, God, he's got dementia.
I told you time magic was a bad idea. Nobody ever listens to me.
Time magic. Now that's so powerful tool.
So's a shovel.
Time, never enough of it. And Leaf goes, "Yes, Rochelle. Just here's your fire whiskey. Just take a drink. Hopefully, with time, your mind will come back."
Just a side note, fire whiskey?
Well, of course, before I was torn apart from the inside, I was given funds to stock the bar. Yes, fire whiskey. Would you like some?
Yeah, what the hell?
Certainly. And he pours you a small shot of what he calls fire whiskey. Do you drink it?
Yes. I drink Adnan's shot. I just
It is kind of peppery, um, kind of like a small red pepper. Not the God. What are they called? Oh man.
Cayenne.
Yes, kind of cayenne peppery. And it burns, and then it's kind of has a residual burn as well.
okay. I can
But
get
it's
used to
warm,
this.
very warm.
I could get used to this.
Okay, so what's the short, abbreviated version as to how Leaf is standing here, and what's this arm thing doing on the bar, and what's wrong with Rashal?
Loaded questions, but I suppose we should start from a little bit of backstory. In in my youth, I knew Rashal. That should indicate just how old this man is, as I died a long time ago. And when I died, I was still almost 300 years old. So apparently, Rashal sensed my spirit essence within the mechanized Cade that you all knew. And he could not save Cade, but in a way, he was able to save me. I don't understand what Rashal did to do so. That is not a narrative expertise I have. I make a very good bartender, and I have sub-minor tricks, but nothing like what Rashal can do. Um, as for the arm, apparently you are missing one.
I am.
Yeah.
That he made for you.
Oh. Um, that's so,
So
like, it's for me?
on the table is a hand that is an arm and hand that is obviously left. It has what looks like some sort of socket just above the elbow that you would put your stump in. The outer frame is some sort of a shiny silvery metal. You're not sure what kind of metal it is, but it is the outer frame is in a helix pattern. It swirls over a elongated blue smooth crystal, and you can see the blue crystal through the helix design over the shoulder or over the top of the forearm. Um, the blue crystal looks just like Cade's core, and as you get down closer to the wrists, there seems to be two sections of the wrist that they come down and kind of hug the upper forearm, and they look like they're on some kind of a hinge mechanism, as though they can split open like this and then come back down. The wrist itself seems to be in some sort of spherical pivot and looks like it could turn as though a normal hand. The normal wrist, excuse me. The hands, the back of the hands, again seem to have this smooth, shiny, silvery, metallic substance. But the palm of the hand is a little different. It looks like it's some kind of black, springy material, and around the on the fingertips is like little nubs, tiny, very tiny little nubs. And the center of the palm is a smooth blue gem.
I try it on.
Okay. As you slide the the arm over your stump, you can feel an almost suction-like sensation happen around what is left of your arm, and you can almost see as the socket slowly um, hugs around your arm, and kind of like in this cold, weird metallic liquid almost climbs up your arm in a helix pattern until just going around until three prongs attach at the middle here, one in the back and one in the front of your shoulder itself. And as time progressively passes, you're able to feel more of your hand, and you're slowly getting to the point where you're able to start moving things. Eventually, after you have enough time to actually attune to it, um, you can go ahead and add into your inventory the left arm of power. Which its description says the left arm of power is a creation made up of warforged parts, crafted by a chronergy wizard Rishal. The design is sleek and fluid. Once you become attuned to it, you'll understand that the outer frame seems to be magically enhanced platinum, swirling in a helix pattern over a smooth blue oval core of the Warforged. The two sections of the wrist that I explained, they flex out and they create an energy shield. The center blue palm houses the blue crystal, which can be used to discharge some of the Warforged's core's energy. So, in layman's terms, what this is it's as though you're wearing a shield. It's a +2 to your AC, and the energy shield will auto deploy unless you have a shield equipped. And you can discharge electrical energy from the core, doing 2d6 lightning damage.
Okay.
While
Otherwise,
adding on, if she ever chooses to go sideways on us again, we're probably going to get her asses kicked.
That was different.
That was like Tuesday.
Yeah, that was just like 2 days ago. You would think I would learn about taking weird objects, but
no.
I mean,
You?
No, just
it's
slap
pretty.
right on.
if you didn't put it on, I was gonna do something with it. So
You were gonna cut your arm off, or?
let's not get into this.
I mean,
You don't
But
want to.
it's made out of platinum, right?
nobody else knows that. Only Portia knows
I mean, we
the
can look.
makeup of it.
We can
You
look at it and see it's shiny as hell.
platinum is more dull than silver is, so to you it would look more silver or even a like a polished chrome or something over an actual platinum. However,
I'm
in the
just.
world of magic, platinum holds magic better. It's a more pure mineral.
All right. Well, Portia, just remember, in the world of the poor, your arm just became, rent.
Yeah, you might want to somehow cover up the glowing crystal that screams dollar signs.
And how would you suggest I do that?
Perhaps you could wear sleeves, madam.
I'm lucky that I found these. I'm still wearing these like flower polka dot. No, I'm in my chainmail. Never mind. But sleeves.
That sounds like
Yes.
an excuse. I was dead, forced into a mechanical body, exploded, and yet here I am, still in a bar outfit attire.
Yeah.
Well,
What's your excuse, love?
Apparently, I don't have a valid one. Not when Leaf puts it that way.
I mean, Leaf, she did go through some stuff while you were indisposed, so maybe give her a day or two to cover that up.
Fair enough, Master Adnan. A day, at most two.
You do know he's going to take you quite literally on that, right?
I was literally laying out a deadline for you.
Oh, okay. That's my deadline. Okay.
Perhaps the herbalist down the street would have some clay. Not sure how it would affect the arm, but you could always use colored clay to make it look like an arm.
Is Doug with us?
Yes, the god has not seemed fit to murder him just yet.
Okay. Uh, well, I have an idea. Doug, don't move. Sit very still.
Uh,
It's critical you
okay.
don't move. I am going to take my dagger out and stand behind him, and I'm gonna cut his sleeve off. Right at the armpit. I'm going to take the sleeve and I'm going to give it to Portia. I'm going to slide it over her robo arm. Problem solved.
Thank you.
We could just go clothes shopping, but okay.
The hell are we gonna go clothes shopping at? Toys R Us?
You guys don't have any shops around here?
Oh, jeez. We
Oh
went
god!
sideways there.
Camera down! Camera down! We've been shot!
Uh, well, Faust, as you're coming to find out, we don't have any money.
We don't have any money. It all went
Like,
to the bar that I ended up blowing up.
Oh, but Portia's got a really shiny new arm.
No.
got a really sweet black leather sleeve that goes absolutely with no other piece of clothing she's wearing.
Okay, it'll work for now. Well, because tomorrow we're going on out to the mines, right? So it doesn't really even matter at this point. It's not like I'm going to be going all over town.
The mines, right?
We-
Yes, no, we really should be getting,
Yeah, we still have like 6 days. We're at 7 days? 6 days? 7?
2. Who's counting?
Tomorrow will be 7 days. Tomorrow will be 6 days. This is your. Yes, tomorrow will be 6 days
We're at-
remaining.
How long did we have before?
You had a week, a 10-day.
10 days and we've done fucked off almost half of it.
I guess we better hurry then. Nice to meet you, Leaf. And Rochelle. Where are we going? I don't know where anything is.
We're probably going to bed first.
Oh, okay. Very well.
I believe it is towards the evening, as I feel
Uh,
tired.
Right. Who is this new gentleman? Gesturing to Faust.
This is
Boss?
Faust.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kaylin and
Leaf, I've
Arden
never
left.
seen him a day in my life. I have no idea who this man is. He's a suspect character, though. Be careful of him.
But he cut your soul out.
He just-
Silence, I know what his mind
He-
will.
Cuts Tegan's soul out, and you're all okay with this.
I mean, it was Tegan, right?
That is incorrect. I didn't cut his soul specifically. It was the bad part of his soul, sort of, that were kind of fused together. And it wasn't just me. The priest helped too.
From my point of view, you're the one that had the weird daggery thing and did all the cutting. The priest was just pulling Claire out.
It was either he pulled Claire off and just kind of ripped it apart, or I slowly cut it off. It's kind of like a one or the other. I mean, how about we go to sleep? This is.
Hey, you did a
Leaf's
great
looking
job.
at me weird right now.
So,
Elizabeth
Leaf,
is-
pretty much we lost Kaylin and Arden, but we gained Faust.
Yeah, he fell from someplace. And
You look really confused.
Even
Landed
I know
on
that's bad math. 2 for 1?
Tegan.
Well, I mean, you can't really count the cow as a whole. I mean, it's a walking barbecue, for God's sakes.
Yeah, we haven't even brought up the turtle.
The turtle!
You
Did we
have a
leave him
pet
at the
turtle?
temple? I thought we did.
He was at the temple and then he was gone. I don't know. Something about the Raven Queen. He was a weird dude.
I swear, I get blown up, and you all lose people, gain people, lose pets. You've had an
Yeah.
So,
eventful couple of days.
Kaylin tried to kill me.
Better not blow you up again? Yeah, Kaylin did try to kill you. Leaf, you are the glue that holds us sane, so don't let me blow you up anymore.
I would appreciate you not blowing me up again.
It wasn't my fault. I didn't mean to.
Is the war pick no longer red?
No, see, it's white. Blue.
Right,
I found it.
right. Yes, you can just. He's got like a. He like pulls way back as you're like. He's like, yeah, I need to get this drink for Tegan. He's almost out.
Yes. Yes, he does. Absolutely.
Rashal, do you remember anything?
Rashal looks over to you. He kind of squints his reptilian eyes close ever so slightly, and he goes, "You have a better time magic on you."
Is that a good thing? What does that mean? Is it bad? If it's bad, it came from Tegan. He's the guy that does the magic.
Tegan.
It wasn't
I
me.
knew what Tegan wants.
Yep, you did. You did, and I He was a great man.
He
What's
said
the deal
something
with the?
about the world going to end.
That sounds
I
like the
sure hope
Tegan
the
we know.
world hasn't ended. Has the world ended?
No, the world hasn't ended.
Rashal, what were you saying about time
Oh,
magic? Rashal.
hello there. That's a very pretty arm you have.
Thank you. I appreciate. I was told you made this arm. Do you remember making this arm?
I think I made one like that once before. Good craftsmanship.
It really is.
Does Rashal have any bags with him or anything on his person, or is he just wearing clothes?
He's not like wearing any backpacks or traveling bags. He's just in some robes, but you don't see any like pouches or anything. Just wearing the typical wizarding robes, though his robes look like they're old and worn out. The color's not so bright.
Um,
Do you
m-
have a
maybe
journal?
you should stay here. Sorry.
It's all right. Do you have a journal, Rashal? Did you perhaps? I know you magic types like to write everything down.
We do?
You have a touch of time about you. Like you've been back and forth. Dangerous magic time. Be wary, young one. Time. Time is dangerous.
See? I told you. Time magic's dangerous.
Oh my gosh, Tegan was right about something, and now we didn't listen, and now he's not gonna let us live it down.
Absolutely, I'm not going to let you live it
Tegan!
down.
I used to know a Tegan.
Oh,
Okay,
for
is
God's
he
sake.
staying here? Because I don't think he should leave. I mean, we do have 2 extra beds, one up on the 4th floor, and then wherever the Minotaur was sleeping.
Oh Jesus, we're gonna have to babysit this big lizard. It's gonna be
What?
like the uncle you don't want to see.
I mean, I think it is kind of our fault he's this way, though.
What happens to his bookstore now?
That's a good point.
Well, Leaf said something about with time his mind should come back. Isn't that what you said, Leaf? Hopefully.
Yes, hopefully. The last time I saw him in such a broken mental state was, well, before I died the first time. Although if I was a ghost, I guess it wasn't technically dying again. I'm not sure how that works. But before my original body perished, he had altered time, and when he returned, he was mentally broken like this. But he was much younger then.
Why did he alter time?
I don't know. He keeps mumbling something about Tegan and the world ending. He also he did something to bring me back, and he made that arm out of what, and he looks down like his own left arm, like out of what used to be my.
Don't think about it too hard. It'll make your head hurt.
Indeed, it does, madam.
I mean, it's been like a crazy, 72 hours since you blew up?
Indeed.
Can you
All
watch
right,
him?
Leaf. Well, I
Leaf
think maybe you
might-
should keep an eye on him.
Yeah, please.
Of course.
Leaf, do you mind him staying here and you keeping an eye on him?
Unless,
Well-
Doug, unless you feel like you you want to stick around and keep an eye on the old man.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but aren't we gonna go to the mines tomorrow?
Yes, Doug, come with us.
No offense, Doug, but last time you were there, you didn't really do much.
I mean, no offense, Adnan, but you died.
Oh,
I did.
He died because you didn't do enough.
Well, listen, there was this big rock. We were all trying to figure out the rock.
The rock was strange. It really was. That might have been my fault.
Leaf goes, I have to rest, but not as long as the Cade body needed to, so it should be fine. I can finally
Okay.
just meditate again.
I'm gonna go upstairs and lay down.
We need that key, though. I don't have nearly the same connection to the bar that I did in the past.
So
Oh,
find the goo and find the key.
Please, yes, that would be great.
Good night.
well,
Good night, Master Adnan.
I'm
It-
just gonna go ahead and stay right here at the bar, and I'm gonna keep that fire whiskey company. I'm gonna make sure it doesn't walk off.
Okay. You good, Tegan?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
sure, maybe.
I mean, those soul saving moments can be kind of brutal. But I'm going to bed. Leaf, it's good to have you back. And I go on to bed.
Okay. So, new friend Faust, how did you join the masters of the establishment?
Well, they technically saved my life. Oh, I'm muted, aren't I?
No, you're not.
Oh, right. No, I'm not muted. Oh, phew. No, well, they saved my life. I was kind of on the run from some very nasty individuals when I assume it has something to do with the dragon here talking about portal or the space magic something they said mentioned, and I fell through a hole. I was like, oh, there's a hole here. Better than running forward in a straight line. I can't run very fast. Yeah, and then I kind of flew through, kind of like vertical, then horizontal, and then there's a lot of weird, sparkly stuff, and it was kind of like a whooshing motion, and it was just like a, and then I crashed into them, and I was just like, this is better than where I was, so I kind of hung around. They said they were broke. Are they in debt? Like,
I do not believe they are in debt, though I could be wrong. Master Tegan would know more. But
We're not in debt, no. We just, we're on the lamb right now. We're in between. I mean, we live paycheck to paycheck, and it's Thursday.
I see. Is Thursday paycheck day or is Thursday not paycheck day?
Obviously, it's not paycheck day.
I see. Do you have like a map of the city or something? Like,
I might. Do you have any gold?
Leaf, do you have a map of the city?
I do not have a map of the city, no. But I'm sure
How
one
much
could
for
be
this map?
procured.
I will. Okay, never mind then. If I leave this place, is it possible to get back inside whilst during this for a brief moment? Like you said something
Yes.
about a key.
Well, I mean, we have a secret word when you come to the door. You have to knock 3 times. Knock,
Okay.
knock, knock, and then scream squirrel at the top of your lungs. And then knock twice more. But just
Okay.
twice. If you knock
1,
3
2.
times more, then the door won't open. If you only knock once, you're gonna shoot like a fireball right through the door at you. So
Okay.
3 times, squirrel. 2 times.
Squirrel. 2 times.
Leaf is looking very puzzled.
I'm gonna give Leaf a wink.
Okay.
At this point, Rashal looks over to you, Faust, and he goes. He stops shaking for a moment, and he goes, "Yo, you're a man out of time too. So many time people. Back in my day, time wasn't a thing you fiddled with. And hell, maybe?
Nope. That's correct. Terrible place. Very hot. And cold, surprisingly. Didn't think it would be cold as well. Well, I'm going to briefly step out. I remember. Wait, Tegan. It was 1, 2, 3, squirrel, and then 1, 2. Not 1, not 3, but 2.
Did I say 2?
You said 2 at the end, but 3 at the start.
Right, it's 3, squirrel,
3, squirrel,
then 2,
then 2.
then 2.
And if I do 1, I have to dodge fireballs.
Yes,
Okay.
I think.
You think? Okay. And I can't have that map without paying you a lot of gold.
Yes.
Fast is just gonna stand up, pick up
Okay.
his backpack, look for the door, and be like, "I need to go clothes shopping for a new friend for a long rest." And then,
Okay.
I'm gonna go buy some clothes because I don't know how much this person enjoys having a cut off sleeve just kind of like dangling over their arm. But Foster's experienced weird clothes trauma, and he's like, "Nope, I've got money. It's fine. I'll be back." He's gonna
Okay.
pick up his backpack, and he's gonna be like, "Let's go."
So you're just going to attempt to find a clothes shop?
I'm gonna look for a map first, and then a clothes shop, and then find clothes, and then just straight back.
Give me a survival roll.
Oh shoot! I was hoping it was gonna be investigation. Did that go through?
It did. So
Found that squirrel, did you now?
you find a map maker who sells you a original map of Waterdeep, and you don't even ask to see it or anything first. You're just super excited. You found somebody to get a map. They charge you 1 gold. You easily pay it. They run around the corner. You open up the map, and it's a child's drawing of Waterdeep. It's not very detailed. The colors are all over the place. It's pretty horrendous. After that, you do eventually find a clothing store, but it's closed as it's getting fairly dark now. The night watch guards are going around lighting all of the lanterns. Your belly's starting to rumble and grumble, but you've got a map. A very colorful map.
I'm gonna try and make my way back home. Then my new home, apparently. Oh my gosh! Do I have to? Oh, this map's not gonna help me get home at all.
No, I mean you eventually find your way back. It's you're
I'm gonna go up to the door. I'm gonna knock 3 times and be like, and then wait and be like, squirrel, and then twice. Does the door open?
door does not open. So real quick, Tegan, what are you, Leaf, and Rashal doing while he is while Faustus losing himself to the nightlife of the city.
Laughing my ass off with a leaf that he actually filled for the damn squirrel trick. No, I'm just gonna continue to sit there and drink that fire whiskey.
'Kay.
Unless there's bacon bourbon.
There's no bacon bourbon. I never got to taste.
Well, that's disappointing, Leif. It's very disappointing.
That is. I can't believe you failed like that.
Oh no, I didn't fail. You blew up.
Hmm.
You go and cup poo was not my problem. I didn't do that.
You should have brought me a sample before that happened.
You shouldn't have sent a drunk to go get a sample.
Touche.
So you're not just sit there and shoot the shit with Rachel.
As you more listen to Rashal than actually talk, because he rambles. His memory comes and goes in different periods of time. There's a couple of moments where you can almost see like the doe eyes go away, and they're actually here in the present, looking at you like he's actually here. And he'll say a couple of things that make sense before he's gone again. But the times that he is coherent is getting more frequent. He still isn't all there. If you're patient with him, you can eventually have a very short conversation. You just have to pick up, and I mean Tegan's an intelligent guy. He can pick up when Rashal's back and continuing the conversation than when Rashal's gone. But eventually you hear 3 knocks at the door, followed by squirrel, and then Leaf looking at you, you looking at Leaf.
I'm gonna just start busting out laughing and fall backwards off my bar stool.
Foss, that's not exactly something that is quiet. So you hear somebody laughing, and then a thump. Thump.
Foster's gonna be like, still look up. He's gonna think about it. He's gonna look at the door. He's gonna like look at the handle. Take a step back and be like, I've been duped. God damn it. I'm just gonna open the door.
Door opens.
Like lean in, look at Tegan, be like,
On the floor laughing.
But did you find my squirrel? Did you find him?
I'm gonna like hold up the drawing of a map where it's like a children's thing and be like,
Welcome
like
to Waterdeep, lad.
feels like Baldur's Gate. I'm gonna sit down at a bar stool next to Rishal and just be like, just lay there. I like plop my backpack on my lap and just tuck it in and just lean over it and just be like, it's fine. I'm just gonna lay here for a bit.
Okay.
Long rest on a bar stool.
Eventually, Leaf says, "Okay, upstairs. No, you will not be ruining my bar."
Do I get a room?
Yeah,
There's a room?
sure. Upstairs.
Where is it? Okay.
I'm confused.
I'll just go upstairs. I'm like, I don't. Is it just gonna be like a door?
You're not from here, I take it.
Oh, come on now, Leaf. Let him sleep where the cow slept. Don't we have some hay in a corner for him?
Not the worst. I mean, it's like the lizard said, like hell's kind of brutal. It's just rocks and ruined houses.
Well, Rashal needs to go to somewhere comfortable to sleep. I'm not sure what happens if I leave the bar if the energy field comes back up. That would be bad for people.
Okay. Alright, so do you need me to take Rashal someplace?
I'm gonna need help, yes.
Okay.
We just
I-
need to
I
get
can do
him
that.
upstairs to a bed.
I can do that, I think.
And I don't know Faust, so he is not sleeping on my bar.
No, that's fair.
Upstairs.
Okay. I'll just stand up, pick up my bag, and be like, hope I get my own room. That'll be a first in a long time.
Alright, I guess I will stand up, stagger, and try and help with Rashal. I'm not going to try and pick him up though, because
No, neither of you are trying to pick him up. It's more just barely support each under Rashal's arm and just guiding him, like the elderly man that he currently is. And Faust, you kind of just follow around. You leave the bar, go up to the main street, and kind of do a loop or a half circle. And there are stairs that are on the outside of Troll Skull Manor that go upstairs, that go up one flight. And that's where they kind of lead you up to point out one of the few empty rooms that you can just take over without issue.
I'll just like sit in the empty room, go sit on my bed. I'll like empty my backpack that everyone seemed to forgotten about, and then I'll just sit the purple cube in the middle and just stare at it until I go to sleep. And just be like, "What the fuck are you?"
Okay.
Because I still have that.
Tegan and Leaf help Rashal find some other kind of sleeping arrangements with probably taking up one of the bigger ones that have the double bed because Leaf is going to be in the same room since Leaf only needs to meditate. He doesn't actually sleep. And before you leave, Tegan, Leaf hands you probably about maybe about a 20-ounce glass, or not glass, clay jug with a cork stopper on the top of it. And when he hands it to you, he goes, "This should help. This should just help."
I'm just going to shake my head.
Sleep well.
Off to my room I go.
Long rest is had by everybody.
Get one thing back.
Doug gets some hit points back.
Heck yeah.
How long does it take to attune?
10 minutes.
Okay. It's so pretty.
I wish I could draw it.
Does it look like the non-copyrighted soldier named Arm from a
Soldier
very popular
named Arm.
series, a very popular universe of superheroes?
No,
No, it doesn't
it's
look
not
like
the Winter
that
Soldier
person's name.
Arm. No.
No. Never mind then. That says like that's pretty cool. I was thinking like that, but less metal and more blue.
Yep. Nope, that's not it. If I could find something similar, I would show it, but I got nothing. So, long rest is had. Since Leaf doesn't need to sleep, he's probably quietly cleaning different things. And whenever Rashal finally wakes up, he'll slowly take Rashal downstairs and actually open up the bar. And eventually, the sound of cooked meats, toasts, butters, sweet jams kind of wafts through Troll Skull.
Well, that's enough to get my ass up out of bed. I'm gonna go find out where all that smell's coming from. I'm hungry.
I jot down. I know it's only been 2 days since Kaylin left, but I jot down a quick letter and throw it in my pack and go down for breakfast.
Alrighty. Fost, Adnan?
Admiring my arm.
Yeah, I guess I'll have eventually fallen asleep. I'll wake up, kind of raise my head, look at the purple triangular prism in the middle of my bed, and be like, oh, nothing bad happened. So obviously this thing is semi good. And then I'll like scoop it up, put it in my backpack, and then kind of button it up and be like, all right, smells like breakfast. And I'll just downstairs.
I would have finished my meditation relatively early in the morning, watched the sun rise, staring out my window. Heard the group get up and make their way downstairs. I'm probably about 15 minutes behind Fost. Just kind of reluctant to go downstairs, knowing that I'm probably going to have to face my my inner demons today of going back into the mine where I died.
All right. Instead of on the bar itself, out on a couple of the tables have been pulled together, and a fantastic breakfast is served. Some kind of a thick porridge for those that are interested in such things. Bacon, obviously, because what campaign would be complete without bacon for breakfast in the morning? Ham steaks, some sort of grilled bread, and again, a couple of varieties of a kind of fruity jams are available. A little different this time is there is a cold clay pitcher of goat milk. There is an orange juice and water.
Nice hearty breakfast.
It's
Okay, guys. I miss Kaylin. Which one is more pretty? I can't decide. Is it the arm or the war pick? Like, I can't decide which one is more pretty and that I like better. Adnan, which one is more pretty?
Listen, I really need you to focus today. As we're going to go into the mine, I don't need you to be distracted with your arm and your pick.
I know how to rein it in. I'm just saying, it's pretty.
Okay.
Pretty
Today-
annoying if you ask me. Out me
Uh,
way,
you
bacon's
know,
coming.
pretty annoying having to look up at you guys all the time. There's a kink in my neck.
Well, would you like Leaf to make you some platform shoes?
I think I would break an ankle or two if I try to walk in platform shoes. Did you ever see Kaylin walk in platform shoes? I don't know how she didn't break her neck.
So, what's the thought for facing what's left of Clarice today?
Well, we go in, we find it,
We know where it's at.
and then we put it in that little crystal thing that little man there. He still has it, I think, maybe. I don't know. Did we leave it at the temple?
No, I still have it.
How do we put it into the thing? Because that was what the godly man did.
No, from what I witnessed, it was like the thing activated in the presence of Claire, and he more held it, and then it got sucked into the device itself.
There you have it.
He-
Let's go
Pardon?
find Claire, get her hoovered up into this, and then get the key and come on back home.
I can probably hurt Claire quite a lot by the looks of it when I was stabbing it. There's a chance that it probably will try to hurt me, so I might stand behind someone. Which one of you is like the most protective?
Doug.
I touch my hand and show my claws. I'm very squishy. I am very soft.
You're soft. I fucking died in there.
Oh, well, I mean, it must have taken a lot to take you down, so look at you. Oh, big man. I'm
One-
going to...
One solid hit.
Oh! Oh! You're inspiring me. All right. If it makes you feel any better, I'll like open up my backpack and be like, I've got this healer's kit, so I can help you if you get injured. My last group that I was with, kind of, they tend to get scratched up and beaten up a lot. Nope. Nope.
Right.
God, we're gonna die. You've got the wizard who doesn't even wear armor or have a shield. You've got me. Clearly, I died. That leaves us with half pint as our best option.
Well, I mean, I can throw these from a distance, and I'll just start I've gotten much better at them. I've been practicing, just playing with the daggers, just kind of toss it from one hand to the other, and then it just disappears mid-hand because it's trying to concentrate on it. It's like
Now, that thing likes to get in people. Should we figure out a way or come up with a thought on how to keep it from getting in our head? Should we maybe try to take some lead and pound it into a real thin sheet and maybe make a conical headdress thing?
I can sort of enter people's thoughts in a way, so might be able to help. But other than that, I don't really have anything to keep out of head space.
I mean, I can enter people's thoughts and heads as well, and it didn't work worth shit against that thing.
Oh gosh, well, never mind then.
Tegan, you are typically the smartest of the group.
Oh, then we're all fucked.
I've been saying that ever since I sat down at breakfast.
So here's the deal, right? So clearly the crystal is some kind of attractive magnet to whatever Claire may be. And I don't even know if her name is Claire. That's just what I call her. I dated a woman named Claire once. It didn't end. It was a bad situation. Okay, so there's some animosity. Claire 1, Claire 2, Claire to the 3. There we go. Anyways, but when we get close to her, what I believe may happen is that the crystal will be activated, and as we do damage to her, it will absorb her essence. Now, by no means do I think we're gonna walk in and be like, boom, there she's in the crystal. No, I don't think it's going to be like that. We're going to have a fight. Probably with the spiders of hers. But I took that, that's the way things are going to go. We're all probably going to die, and that's okay. I mean, hell, we've come back once, right? Optimism. Positive thinking.
Are we ready? Ever as we're gonna be?
I'm going to pack a few things before we go.
Okay.
Rashal kind of hobbles over, making his way to the table where all the food is, and he's just gathering up different kinds of meats and putting them in his other claw, and he's nibbling. Excuse me. He looks around at all of you and he goes, "The thing's name is Manchun, not Claire."
It's called Manchun.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Yes,
Potato, potato.
Manchun.
What do you know about Manchun?
End of the world. End of the world.
Oh,
Nibble.
Jesus.
Nibble. Or so this one said. In a time, past or present, I'm not sure.
I have no idea what the old man's going on about.
Do you have any books on Manchun?
Books?
I have a lot of books, yes? About specific people. No, not. It's not the kind of books I keep. But the crystal thingy that I made for you all, or I will make. Again, I'm not sure. It's to trap Manchun. Yes. Yes, Manchun.
You said a crystal traps Manchun?
Yes, the diamond-like thing on a three-legged base. Did I make it? Or will I make it?
If something were to hurt Manchun while it is in the crystal, what would happen?
Hurt Manchun in the crystal? Well, I would imagine that to hurt it inside the crystal, you'd have to somehow break the crystal, so I would imagine it would use that fragment of broken barrier to escape and consume whoever was hurting its mind.
Let's see. And is this like a physical break or like a magical break?
Magical, physical, that's similar and the same and different.
Never mind then. Glad I didn't stab it.
How do we get Manchun into the crystal?
Crystal, what? What are you talking about? Crystal.
Okay, guys, I think he's...
I made a crystal once.
Let him.
I mean,
Let him.
I think
draw
I
his
did.
Food.
Or will I?
last time we used it, it seemed to activate automatically. So I assume that it will do this again, right?
Yeah, like Tegan said, I mean, as soon as you hit it, and it made damage to it, and it became free of Tegan. It went into the crystal.
Yeah,
Tegan! I knew a Tegan once.
it looked like that priest's ability was to more like hold onto it. You saw how his hands glowed and his whole body, and he was very tired. It seems like he could more kind of hold it in place, and that's why it didn't automatically go to the crystal when he passed out, because he was still holding it.
I know nothing about magic. This is way over my head. I normally just swing picks around, so I don't know. I
That's right.
I already gave my best guess.
Short and long of it is yes.
Okay, but
Yeah, little girl, that arm of yours is very pretty. It looks
Thank
like one I
you.
would make. Did I
It
make?
is.
Will I make? It's in there. In there. Pieces.
Oh, yeah.
So many pieces. Time, beware of time.
Rishal, take a good nap today, this afternoon. You've earned it. And I'm going to go outside to the fresh air.
I'm gonna walk over to the bar and start pulling out all the umpteen different flasks that I've got and laying them out in the bar, and trying to select which beverage I will put in each one of the flasks.
Okay. As you're like pointing and looking and selecting things, Leif will go, "No, just as a reminder, the bar isn't open. That's 50 gold that we acquired from the guild. That one is one. That one is an entire platinum, and you keep drinking that one."
I do. I've got good taste, Leaf. I do. I got great taste. Now, come on, and help me fill all these up. They're just wee little flasks. It's like a swallow or two each. You know, it's for battle courage.
What happened? What happened to your Potter?
Potter. Oh, he was swindled from me.
How
lost him.
did you let him get swindled?
It's a long story. It's a really long story, and I'd love to tell it to you sometime. Maybe when I get back, I'll tell it to you. But right now, we got to kind of get going. We're on a schedule.
Right. And he just starts the different things that you request pouring into your flasks.
Once my flasks are all topped up, I'm gonna start stashing them back away, prison wallet style, and everything in the boots and inside the robes, and I'll start heading outside to meet that one.
Okay. As you start heading that way, a clawed hand grabs onto your right shoulder. And a very, I don't know, serious looking lizard, dragonborn man looks at you. Eyes very lucid. And he grabs something around his chest and rips it off and puts it into your hand. Some sort of whatever necklace or amulet or something he was wearing. And in a very clear voice, without the normal labored breathing, he says to you, "When you return, go to the library."
Like his library.
And then, as it's gone again, he's back to shaking. Time. Pieces. Put them back together. Time. Broken.
Alright. Rest easy, old man. We'll talk when I get back. And I will take what he handed me, stash it in a robe to take a look at later.
A quick glance as you're stashing it away. It looks like it's a golden book, a small amulet of a golden book, It looks like there's a bookmark or something in it, but it looks like one solid piece. With just a quick glance, it just looks like a book.
My book. Oh, aye, my book. I'm gonna feed you to the squirrel if you touch my book.
Foss is just sitting at his own little table watching this book, just like,
You don't see anything about a book.
oh, okay, I thought he was talking to me.
No, no, no,
That's
no,
why I
no,
thought he
no.
was saying my book, squirrel.
I mean, if he is, but you don't see any book, like you would look at him like you're fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, okay, then never mind then.
Alright, I'm gonna head outside and meet up with that nun.
Okay.
Thinking about all these time stuff, Foss is gonna get up and go to the bar and to leave and be like, well, what is the date then, if you don't mind me asking?
It's a very good question. I was blown up a couple of days ago, so we would be in 817 of the Neverwinter of the 17th.
8/17, Neverwinter 17?
17th. Yes.
What was
Which
the
for
date?
you means you're about 200 years into the future.
Some quick maths in Foss' head, and I'm gonna look at her and be like, is Baldur's Gate still around?
Of course.
So
Still
like,
around.
good. We did good then. And I'm just like, get up,
Tris-
I'm gonna leave.
He as you're walking away, he goes, El Terrell is back as well.
That's interesting. I when did it come back? I know that it disappeared.
It was only gone for a couple of years. Some adventurers descended into Avernus and were able to bring it back.
Well, they obviously did a bang up job and they were fantastic adventurers. Gosh, I never met such a fine group myself. All right, have a lovely day, Thief. Bye.
Okay. Doug is outside. You are all well. What is Portia doing?
After I laughed at Tegan, I went and got my stuff, and I'm outside.
Okay. Let me see. Does boom, 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 boom. I need this button. Do I have it already over here? Nope. Nope. Yep. There we go. We need this. Open there. Go there. And there we go. Oh, he does. Cool. Portia, in your head, in your mind, you hear a unbroken, unlabored voice of Rashal, and he says, "An item made to defend is always prettier than an item made to destroy." But you're all outside standing. What would you like to do? Is there anything you'd like to gather before you head to the mines?
Do any of you have any torches? Because I can't see in the dark if we're going somewhere dark. I have some torches, but I thought I'd ask you guys as well.
Do I remember if that dungeon was lit?
And the mines in the beginning were lit, but the chamber that you all not ran, but you stumbled across was not. Not until a spider was in a certain ritual diagram that would then light up. But otherwise, no.
Well, I don't have any torches, but I've been learning some new tricks. I think I could try something.
I mean, anything's better than nothing. I have some money if you guys need to buy anything. I mean, if what you guys say is true, we're going to die, then, I mean, I'll, like, look in my coin pouch and just be like, jingle, jingle, missing 1 gold coin because got robbed from a map. I've got a few bits here. Do we... Do we need anything in particular? Would you like to get some clothes? All right, I tried to find a shop last night. Turns out it was closed.
Like
As I
what
look at this,
kind of
like,
clothes?
well, one that isn't a ripped off arm covering a very shiny blue arm.
Oh,
We get
me? Oh, I'll go
Yeah.
see. I'll go see. But we can go see Jason and Jasmine when we get back.
Who's Jason? Okay, all right. Plans made. Don't worry about explaining it. I'd love to meet them in person.
They own Fashion Treasures, which is the place to go.
Oh! You've got me hooked. Let's go.
Doug says maybe we can get a couple of healing potions, or see if maybe we can get someone who can heal.
I can get you guys some healing potions if you'd like. I don't know how much the cost difference is going to be now, but we'll see. Should have opened up a bank account.
Well, we know this herbalist just right down the street. Maybe she'll give us a discount. Although, I think Tegan did just take a plant from her shop. I don't know if we ever paid her for that.
I just won't go inside. It's okay. I'll stay outside.
Maybe I just go in then. That way, just no recognition.
Probably best, Faust.
Okay, how many did we need? I'll see. I'll just get as many as we can. Okay.
Maybe a resurrection potion. Just saying.
I don't know if I have enough money for one of those, but I'll ask.
I don't need a healing potion.
I also have this healer's kit here. It's good for about, like, I'll open it up and be like, I got enough, like, supplies in this to maybe fix up a couple times. I'm pretty good at it, too.
I think a couple of healing potions maybe, but the big thing is Clarice's or what Montezuma's ability to get in your head. I don't know.
Would you like me to ask if they have any herbs that help prevent that?
Sure, or maybe metal hats or something.
What about some bug spray? See if she's got any bug spray.
Some bug spray? Okay,
Bug
I can
spray.
ask that. Like, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is the same dude that told me about the squirrels. Is this a trap?
Doug, as you guys are outside, Doug points you down south, and you see a store called Corellan's Crown.
Heck yeah, I'll head on inside and see if I can get some potions and then be on our way.
You can see that it used to be at least a 3-story townhouse, and you can see the entire top floor, the 3rd floor, has been converted into some kind of a greenhouse, as it has translucent glass walls that allow you to see a rainbow of flowers blooming within it.
That's pretty.
Whenever you walk in, there is a someone of elven descent with long braided brown hair, and they turn around, look at you, and go, "Welcome. What's my name is Fala. What can we do for you?"
Hi. Nice to meet you, fella. I'm looking to procure some potions, and I needed to ask about some effectiveness of certain herbs in preventing mind entering abilities. If you have any, I don't know if that's a thing. I'm not a herbalist, so I've read books about herbs, but only the bare basics. Usually, how they work in medical areas.
There are concoctions and things that can strengthen one's will, but that's not something I have on hand. That would take time to brew and time to gather the resources.
Ah, drats. Short on time. Oh well. Thank you anyway.
Certainly.
How much are your potions, though?
Potions of what?
Just regular healing.
My healing potions are 40 gold pieces each.
Oh, awesome. Could I please grab a couple of those? And odd question. It's probably going to come back to bite me. But they also asked about something about bug repellent. I'm going to take the pause as it's a joke, and
What?
I've been played.
What kind of bug?
They didn't specify.
Not all repellents are equal. There are some that are for flying insects, some that for are crawling, some that are for both, but a little bit more toxic to plants, and so I don't have here.
I have no clue which bug repellent Tegan wanted, so I'm just like, nope, I've been played. Don't worry, I'll just buy the health potions then. Can I grab two of those, please? And that's it. Thank you. Like, do
Certainly.
they come in like a little gift basket?
No, they don't come in a gift basket. No, but they are kind of knotted together in a bit of twine, so you can just hold the twine in between and carry the two on either side. Um, and they hand those over, take the 80 gold from you, and they goes, "Thank you very much."
I'll leave, regroup with the group, and just be like in the middle. I'll be like, so who wants potions? I've already got a healer's kit. Anyone taking these potions?
I'll take a potion.
Start twirling. Okay, so that's one potion to you, and who would like the last one?
Vegan.
Perhaps the person. Tegan?
I'll take it. Yeah.
Oh, do you have a map though?
Do you have a crayon? I'll draw you one.
I already had one that was drawn.
Oh, mine'd be much better.
I'll just like, I don't know if you've got your hand out, but I'll just like plop it in your hand, close your hand, and be like, you enjoy it. You enjoy that potion a lot.
Oh my goodness, that cracks me up so much.
Draw you a map with a giant squirrel on it.
I hope that poison is cursed, or that potion is cursed. I should have put the bug repellent in the potion.
Did you get bug repellent? Did you get any?
You didn't specify the bug. Do you want to go in and ask her, though? I mean, something about you stealing a plant?
I don't think it's a good idea that I go in. But
Spiders.
Oh.
it looked like spiders. 8 legs of a creature to fuck him.
Okay. I'll like U-turn after handing the potions over and go back in, and I'll be like, one more thing. Sorry, lovely brown-haired elf lady. Spiders. Apparently, the bug we were talking about.
Spiders. Fucking spiders.
Follow turns around, looks at you, and kind of cocks their head and goes, "I'm not a lady."
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Not that again.
This is my apologies. I am from a different time. My bad.
And spiders, you said.
Yes, please.
Sure. Small ones, big ones. What? All generic. You don't care. Just spiders.
By the sounds of it, possibly big ones, I assume, if it is this much of a trouble that we need bug repellent. We're headed to some sort of mine, apparently.
Okay. How many square feet are you spraying?
Probably multiple square feet of sections of 5 to 10 individually every so often when they come and try to take and eat us. I assume that's what the issue is. I mean, I haven't seen spiders this
Those-
big, but
Spiders are gonna eat you.
by the sounds of it, I mean, they're worried about it, so.
And you think spider repellent is okay? I've
I
never tried
don't-
spider repellent on spiders that were going to eat me, so sure.
Wait, would it work though? If it wouldn't work, would it? Okay, I've been duped again. But both of them duped me. Not
I've
just
never tried it, so I don't know.
All right, I apologize for wasting your time. Honestly, at this point, I am. Oh. All right, I'm going to turn around and leave and just be like, "This is unfair." I'm doing my best here. Is there like, how tall is this room? Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it. I was like, I'm just going to talk to the purple crystal instead, because maybe the purple crystal won't sit there and dupe me. Better chances with that.
Perfect. Go ahead. It just wants to be friends. Ask it.
No, I'm just leaving. No bug
Okay.
repellent, no nothing, just the potions. Be like, they didn't have anything. Tegan's gone.
But you met Fala. Fala's in it.
Yes, Fala is a nice person. Just a question. What is the correct pronouns for that person, though, so I don't mess it up next time?
Fala.
Just Fala can do.
Just Fala. We've learned through Doug that using the wrong pronoun causes a lot of problems. Just stick with names.
With this particular person or everyone around here?
So they're
They're...
blacksmiths are men.
Okay.
Nope, I don't even know anymore. I get them.
Don't worry about it. You know what? They're all very fantastic people. I'm going to call them lovely people. lovely helpers. I don't know. This is so
We
hard.
currently don't know Fala's proper what pronouns they use.
Fantastic potion healer.
But Fala is an awesome person.
Yeah.
Eh,
What did you
Does she
guys
have
steal
anything
from?
for?
He or they. What?
They have anything for spiders?
From the sounds of it, nothing to help with spiders that are going to eat you.
Ew. Okay.
I assume that that's the issue. Usually, people don't send me on adventures to deal with pick up
Yeah.
bug repellent for just regular spiders.
No, they're like literally big spiders that drop down and then they mummify you in their web, and then you can't move, and they it's really bad. Like then they bite you. Portia knows all about it.
It's
Question:
pretty terrifying.
Is it that you get stuck in the web, or it's that the web restricts your movement?
You
'Cause
can't move.
I can pull you out of web, but if you're like, if they've like wrapped you, then I can't. If it's like web that you've like fallen into, I can probably help you.
You know, like when a caterpillar
A cocoon?
turns. Yeah, yeah. They basically
Big cocoon?
cocoon you.
Wow.
Like you just
That's
look like a
unfortunate.
big ball of. Yeah. And then they
If
bite
push
the
ca-
shit out of you, and they put poison in you, and you turn to goo. Like our one buddy, he's just a pile of goo. That's what happened to him. It
And he,
mummified him,
yep.
and then it bit the shit out of him, and then he just liquefied.
No, I think it ate him
If push comes
and
to
left
shove
the
and
goo
you're
after he ate him.
if push comes to shove and you're trapped in webbing, you could possibly light it on fire. You will hurt yourself, of course, but it will get rid of the web, and spiders around you won't exactly want to try and get on you to bite you. That's a possibility.
Yeah, but you can't. How you gonna light it on fire when you can't move
No,
your
no.
hand?
Other people will light you on fire to get rid of the
Oh,
web.
oh.
I mean, it's a quick solution if you're stuck in web. And I mean, what would you rather be, on fire or being eaten alive and poisoned?
Personally, if I'm stuck in the web, instead of lighting me on fire, maybe come and try to cut me out.
I'm like summon the knives again and be like, these can't cut things. It's like I don't have anything else.
Do you need a dagger?
Do you have one? I lost mine.
I'm fairly certain I have an extra dagger. Let me double check.
Thanks. Because if I try to stab you with this, it's not going to work.
I have a hand axe.
Oh. I mean, I don't like. Foster's like doing movements to try and figure out how he would like cut webbing with a hand axe without just hacking the person stuck in it. It's like that might work actually.
It's
I
pretty
actually don't have a
entertaining,
dagger.
actually.
I retrieve a candle from my bag and hand it to Faust. I don't have a dagger.
I'll accept this candle and be like, well, I am going to need light in the mines, so this might help.
Best I have.
No, thank you. I do have one more thing I can do. I've been practicing it while I was sitting on my bed. It's sort of like talking to each other over a distance. So if we ever were to get separated, is there a chance we're going to get separated here?
Oh yeah.
Not unless you wander off on your own.
Nope, not gonna be happening. I don't want to get eaten by these big spiders you're talking about.
Yeah, just make sure you look up as well as forward. They have a tendency to drop from the ceiling.
Interesting.
Minor details dropping from the ceiling. I don't know why you're so worried about spiders that drop from the ceiling, guys. I mean, jeez.
Or they might come back. Yeah. I'm ready whenever you guys are. Otherwise, we'll start freaking ourselves out.
I'm not really ready, but I guess we should meander that way.
We're off to see the wizard.
What Wizard of Oz? Here he is, the Wiz of Wizards. Ever the Wiz there was. Forever the Wiz there was. There was. The Wizard of Oz is one because.
Whoever has the potion should make sure they have it on their sheet. Don't want to forget. I've got a healer's kit. It'll take me
Yeah,
a while
go ahead
to
and make
get
sure
over to
you
you.
add Potion of Healing. Let's see. I don't think that I can, on this particular one, change their colors anymore. Auras, but not tint color. Maybe I can. Ooh, I can. That's super cool. So everybody, you're all done shopping. You're heading to the mines. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm understanding? We're
Yes.
finally heading to the mines. Perfect. Kind of leading the way. Faust, you just follow behind everybody. Getting back to the mines themselves, it's still about a 6-hour walk. It's not a very quick thing. And when you get there, the dwarves that were there before aren't there any longer. It seems the mine itself abandoned. What used to be a forge on the inside is dark, unlit. It's dark inside, and you don't hear anything. It's eerily quiet.
Well, isn't this a welcoming sight?
I've never been here before, so this would be the regular site. Is this not normal?
Last time we were here, there were dwarves. There was a working forge. That was just a active mine. Now it looks like they left or something bad happened.
Didn't you guys say that the purple entity was here?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, usually when bad things are in a place, you leave the place, right? So.
Well, I hope it didn't get bigger.
Okay.
Ladies first.
Haha. It's really dark.
Oh, for shit's sake, I'll go. I'll take the lead, march right on in, but I want to keep my eyes out and peeled and see if I can see any signs of like struggle or any signs of spider webs or anything like that.
Can you see,
Consciously.
Tegan?
Who has dark vision?
Somewhat.
I do.
Foster's just gonna go through his pack and take out a torch. He would have tried to get ready as we're going into a dark area.
Adnan, do you have dark vision?
60 feet.
Okay. It's not on your token for whatever shit-ass reason. I think that was just Tegan I gave it to. Whoops. Adnan, edit, night vision, 60. Boom.
Whoa, look at that.
Doug, do you have dark vision? You do, 60. Let's give it to you. Edit, Doug, vision, 60. Portia, I don't think you have dark vision anymore, right? Nope.
No, not anymore.
Faust, you lighting a torch? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, so I can see something.
Alright. So, you emit bright light 420. And then low light. Bam. So now people should start being able to see as Faust, has lit a torch. Yes?
Yeah, I see Marvin the Martian there to the right.
Alright, so the map should look familiar to some players. The light sources aren't lit. So the lanterns are still there, but there's no light. There's no light. Nothing's home. The fire's not really there, but the wooden tracks are still there.
Let's
We'll
go through.
change the music around.
I'll just use my telekinesis to hold the torch. That way I can have a free hand. Are the lanterns relightable?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, sure. I'll just mage head the torch close to the lantern and attempt to relight the lanterns as we're going along.
Okay. The torch goes over, and you just kind of gently smack torch against the outer glass of the lanterns.
Oh, right. I actually have to open them up. My bad. I'll come over to the lantern. I think this is a lantern, right?
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah, I'll just...
No, this... Hang on. Where's my... There we go. This is a lantern. Ping. Ping. See that? That's a lantern.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll be doing that as we're going along, just slowly relighting the lanterns.
Of course you are. You noodle.
If I drop the torch, what's gonna happen?
Well, nothing could go wrong with you lighting things as you go. It's going to be great. Alright, so this is going to be lantern. Edit. Lantern.
Looks like the Firefox.
Oh, it does too.
Emits bright light. And then low light. Alright, so he has lit this one. And we'll just preemptively give that one, because you're going to be lighting that one as you go, I assume. So,
Yeah.
you're in the caves. What do you all do as it's eerily quiet?
Follow the train tracks.
Okay. Are we just going back to where we were before?
Cautiously.
Okay.
Move.
Doug, you gotta move. God damn it, Doug.
Okay. Since Faust had a light source, I stay close behind him.
Okay.
What is...
Kind of like telling him directions if I remember how to get to where we were.
Foss is currently standing on a dead body. Oh, he started to finally respect the dead and got off of the corpse.
What if I just stepped in? What is this?
It looks like someone in plate whose skin seems dehydrated.
Like what we saw before?
Almost mummified, kind of dehydrated.
Any pouches, pockets?
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Investigation.
Foss doesn't loot the dead, but he will accidentally step on them.
With a 12, the only thing that you see on this person is a an amulet to the Raven Queen.
Was this guy here before, guys?
I don't know.
I
Oh,
don't.
it's probably part of that party that was sent down by the Raven Queen.
Oh, good thinking there, Tegan. Okie
We should
dokie.
probably hurry
we
if
go.
they need help.
Come on, guys.
Are you lighting this one too?
I'm lighting all of them. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
What could go wrong?
Another body. Do you guys
Would
want
you
to
like me
You want to pillage it, or do you want me to?
No.
I mean, I don't really want
I
to
mean,
take
he's
his
dead.
stuff.
He's clearly not going to need it.
All right, I'll do it then. Apparently, we got morals all of a sudden.
Well, I don't.
This particular body is wearing black leathers, and they've got kind of around their shoulders and the back of their neck area seems like it's these black feathers. They have a couple of daggers at their side, but you can see two really large stab wounds in this body's chest. And like the first one, their skin is very dry, sunken in. But otherwise,
I'm gonna stand right here, and I'm just gonna kind of look around, looking up, down, squinting, seeing if I can't see any spider webs or anything that may be amiss.
from this current position, you don't see spider webs, but you are able to peek a little bit inside this room as that door is completely destroyed. And you can feel heat coming from that room, and you're looking into a pit. And further down, that seems to be liquid hot magma.
Well, that's interesting.
That definitely wasn't there before.
I think that was where we saw all the funny things, and we tried to break our way in, but the door beat us.
Yes, we're gonna go with that.
And you said there were 2 daggers visible on the dead guy?
Yep.
I'll take one of the daggers. Does one look better than the other? Do
It
they look
does.
the same?
Nope, one does look better than the other. As
Well,
you're taking both daggers, one of them, the handle seems like it's some sort of a cold black material, and the guard seems to be silver, and the dagger is just a little bit longer. Seems razor sharp. You might be able to shave with that without cutting yourself. Or you would, but you wouldn't know it until it was too late.
is there any inscriptions on it or anything?
No, no inscriptions.
Boss, you needed a dagger. Do you want this? I'll be holding up the second dagger, not the nice looking one. Do you want this dagger?
Sorry, I don't really want to steal from the dead.
I mean,
Sorry.
you're gonna
Stealing, it's liberating.
it's borrowing for the fight to cut yourself out of the cocoon, and then you can give it right back to him.
if I'm in the cocoon, I probably can. I'll figure out a way to get out of the cocoon.
Okay. I will put both daggers into my backpack.
Okay. Add a regular dagger and a dagger +1.
Yeah.
But I don't see any signs of creature activity.
No webbing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, but still really weird.
Okay. Are we going in this exposed room that is different? Is that magma?
That room wasn't. Well, it was closed by a door.
Foss, you are very familiar with magma. That is definitely magma.
Yep.
Yeah, that brings
Foss
back
knows.
nightmares. You're waiting for the demons to crawl out of it right now.
Yep, he's just sitting there with his hands in his pockets, like, definitely magma. Beep beep.
Beep beep. You crack me up.
He's like looking around the corner every so often, like, oh, good.
I'll go ahead and
Still good?
step.
Yep.
I'll just step right through the doorway and take a look around.
Give me a perception check. So the room itself looks like it was starting to be mined, and the way that the floor is cracked and crumbled, it looks like something like it was blown up, not broken down, where maybe the pressure got too much and forced this to crack, and then the bits of earth that were broken fell back into the magma, or what. But it just looks like a place that they started to mine and then, due to natural hazard, stopped. As a quick note, the door was broken from the inside. Something came... The door was broken from inside here out, as Portia is standing on the broken door.
Well, that's just so reassuring.
Well,
Foss is gonna make his way up and relight the next lantern. Since no one wants to.
Fucking noodle.
onward we go. Maybe.
Yes, go add it on. Lead the way.
There's some webs. I see. Oh, did I go the dead end way? I forgot. Is there anything on the ceiling?
I didn't really do this very well. I don't know that I can fix it without ruining a bunch of other shit. Nope, I can't. Token, drawing, freehand. We go kind of a light gray. Come on. Kind of right here. Okay, they did show up. Right here is that giant stone door that you all found before. Still there, still standing. There does appear to be some deep gouges in it, as though something was trying to, on the side you're at, was trying to break into it. They don't look like mining tools. They're not like a quick pick. They're like a solid gouge. But the door is still there, still standing, still closed with no visible way to open it.
Then it surely should stay closed.
Is there like inscriptions on it?
There is. What languages do you know, Faust?
Celestial, Common, Elvish, Infernal, and Thieves' Cant.
It's not a language that you understand.
Never mind then. Can I touch
Okay.
the door?
Yeah, you're gonna touch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's something that I don't know, so I was like, this is
Whoops.
different.
I'm still on the fucking drawing tool. Son of a biscuit. My bad. The door is warm.
I'm gonna use mage hand behind my hand and attempt to kind of like, just like push.
Your mage hand is holding your torch. You're gonna drop the
Oh
torch.
shoot!
I'll
Yeah,
hold your
I'll put the torch. Oh no, if someone's offering to hold it.
I'll hold your torch if you're crazy enough to try to open that door. What the hell?
I'm just this is a language that I've never seen before. I like new things. Sorry.
Okay. This group has a history of making bad decisions.
Right?
We're just
You know, a
adding
new
to
thing
it.
for you could be dead. You know, that's a new thing. Have you ever been dead?
Close. The last time
See?
I was close to being dead, it was fighting a crazed, invisible creature with a very sharp knife.
You're gonna try to push open the door.
Yeah, I might see if there's like any like openings first, or like any like bits that are like able to be pushed
Sure.
in.
Yeah, I got you. Give me an investigation roll.
24.
Of all the
Oh,
times
shit.
to not roll high. Fuck.
We're all gonna die.
As you're looking and feeling around, you're able to detect kind of with your hand and kind of brushing away some dirt, debris. There's kind of a mural or carving in the stone itself. The current destruction, though, you can't really make out what it's supposed to be of. As the gouges, there's quite a few gouges in this door, and the scribblings that you see that you think is a language are very faint. You don't see a way to open the door, and you don't understand what that language is. But with an investigation 24, you can easily assume that if whatever could gouge this stone door couldn't move it, probably nor could you.
I do have one more thing I want to try adding on. Reading stories that you had to like do some sort of ritual to open up secret doors. Could you maybe like cut my hand a little bit with your your knife, since I don't have one, and then I'm going to try and touch it one more time and see if this does anything.
As you wish.
Wait, what is he doing?
Oh, well, you know, he's bloodletting.
Just
Isn't
seeing if
that
this
bad?
does anything. I just want to see if it opens the door. If it doesn't, I can patch it up right away. I've read stories about secret doors and you need to open them in some way. The last secret door I opened actually had something underneath, like a puddle of water. I got beaten by an old lady to tell where it was. I thought I was pretty good at seeing things, but this old woman significantly better than I was.
Significantly better.
Well, I mean, I tried so hard to find this door and it wasn't there. Yeah, so I'm gonna take my cut hair and just see if like there's like a special ritual to open the door, and if there isn't, I'm gonna be like sad and leave.
Okay.
That's it.
Um. Where?
Slump pause is scaring me.
Yep.
I'm trying to figure.
Just trying to open the boss file
There we
and
go.
import the large icon.
Of course.
that
Obviously.
Hey man, like I read stories, I've read poems, I've read lore, and it's like
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, great! Yeah, we're so
I'm bad
glad
at this
you're a reader. Oh,
10.
jeez.
Okay. A nice solid 10. Love it. Let's
Pretty
see
average
here.
all around.
Oh boy, I hear the dice rattling.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's too bad I'm not proficient in this. I can add another d6.
Oh god, he can't even do the math in his head.
Uh,
That's how bad it is.
You are going to take 13 points of poison damage as some kind of grayish, cloudy substance like comes off the door and injects itself into your open wound.
Are you okay?
That worked out just great.
There it is.
You are
Hello,
also poisoned.
Boss is gonna like sit down, open up his backpack, and be like, "Let me just fix my open wound." And
I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
oh, 7.
You take another 6 points of poison damage.
Okay, let me just quickly fix this up. I'm just gonna like rip out my bag and just start pulling out herbs and just try to wrap my hands and arms and like patching up the hole and trying to drain out whatever poison I possibly can.
Wait.
As you're looking at the wound, like the outer fringes of the wound on your hand where it's cut is now a dark gray, and as you're like patching your wound, it's almost ashy, and your hand is burning, and it's quickly spreading up your arm, and your skin itself is slowly turning gray and turning into ash as you're trying to bandage yourself. I need you to make
Okay.
another Constitution saving throw.
Somebody
One of
cut off
you-
his arm.
Yep. I agree. Do that quick. I can fix this up later.
Okay, are you sure?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay, so I chop his arm off.
With what?
I don't know.
You have a war pick.
Yeah, a war pick.
That's not gonna do anything.
Mr. Pointy Dagger Man.
A 15 just barely saves as your natural body resistance is starting to fight back. Your wound is no longer turning an ashy gray, but you do still feel a slight burning in your body, but you're no longer, decaying.
Never mind. It's receded. Just give me like 5 seconds while I patch up my head. Well, at least I found out what the door does.
What?
Can you undo? No. Oh, I'm going to say the wrong word.
I'm going
Necrotic?
to.
Necrotic
Okay.
damage?
I will find out as I pull out my healer's kit and use an action to try and patch up my hand using up one of them.
One of the charges. Go ahead and roll healing
No worries. How do I do that?
as
Is there
you
is there a
band-aid your
button?
boo-boo,
There's a button.
or as my daughters call it, boo-boo bandage. There you go. You get 9 hit,
I'm gonna,
9 points
I'm
back.
gonna, I'm gonna expend 2 charges.
You
do
can't.
this.
You can only
I
do
can't,
it.
It's only one short.
It's only
short.
one per person.
Yeah, per short rest. All right, never mind then. Yep, I get 9 hit points back. Yay! Just stand up, brush myself off with my very burning arm that still burns, and be like, grey and not purple. How many entities are in this mine? Might I ask?
Well, we didn't fuck with that door last time like you did, so it didn't do that.
Well, there's probably something else very bad behind it, and good thing it didn't open.
Right,
That was
so we
fun.
should probably leave whatever's very bad behind the very bad closed door.
Yes, please, please,
right.
go ahead.
Okay, so
Leader.
shall we carry on now?
Let's get out of that room.
Uh-huh.
Where the quickness?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Doug, you didn't even bother to come.
Well, no, I mean, the way we went last time is down here, but you guys wanted to explore the dead end again.
Oh, Jesus, Doug. You could have thrown that out there before.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Foss hasn't been here. I thought he might have some fun exploring.
Foster's just looking at the door still as everyone's leaving, and he's like, "Gray." Opens up his bag a little bit. Purple. Interesting. Carries on.
Faust!
I'm coming. I was just checking something. It's fine. You sure we don't want to know what's behind the door, at least?
No, not if it
Okay.
spewed out gray, weird stuff at you.
It makes you think that maybe this mine is holding more stuff? Like more
Yeah, I'm
entities?
sure it's holding lots of things that can kill us.
What if your friend Claire has a brother or something? Or a sister? My arm still kind of hurts. Okay. It's fine.
I mean, I don't know.
It's
Okay, did I just find a door here? Somebody
There's
else
lots of-
might want to come over.
There's lots
Remember,
of doors.
there were all sorts of doors. It went into 50 different rooms.
Yeah, there's a dead body up here again.
Are you up ahead?
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't.
at I'm at the body. What kind of body is this?
This one is somebody in plate, and they seem to be they are face down on the ground, and on their back, pierced through the plate, 2 large holes.
Pierced through the plate.
Pierced through the plate.
Spiders.
I'm gonna look up, down, all the way around, make sure that there's not something trying to ambush me.
I mean, you don't see anything currently that that stands out as something trying to ambush you, other than the people that you're here with.
I think we're coming up to the Y.
You keep going.
Oh, fuck it. Yep.
What are you doing, Faust? As you're standing back, you're carrying a torch. Nobody doesn't not see you. I mean,
I can't see, boss. Let's go.
just circling, thinking about stuff.
Single file from this point, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the only one with night vision?
no, Adnan. I've got night vision too.
You're more stealthy than I am. Why don't you go first?
Okay.
We'll stay.
Fantastic idea.
We'll stay about 30 feet behind you.
He has a plus 10. And he.
Oh
Okay.
no.
He goes, Adnan! There's another body up here!
Oh, Jesus, Doug, don't talk like that. Check it out. See if it's got anything on it.
Oh, Adnan. Yeah, look at this. And he hands you a brown pouch. And the brown pouch has some weight to it, and you hear the clinking of coins.
Throw it in my backpack. I'm not gonna count them or nothing. I'll just throw it in my backpack.
In this room, as soon as even before you and Doug, Adnan, the gems that are still embedded in the walls, they reflect. They reflect what little light is being shot in here from torches, looking like tiny eyes looking back at you, or stars. But they are very much still embedded within the walls themselves, and it looks like they haven't been touched or mined since you were all here before.
Any spiders?
Not that you currently see.
Okay. Doug, let's continue on. Quietly this time.
Boom. With a 22. He will investigate the corpsicle. He just kind of looks back at you all and does one of these. And then he goes, he looks back at you all and he's like making this motion. Adnan, you might be able to see the spider webs up ahead.
Oh, yeah, I can. I will, I'll whisper to the group. Spider webs ahead.
I'm just gonna like point at the torch and be like, "This. Do you want me to put it out? Like, are we sneaking?"
No. We're getting close anyways.
Okay. Doug kind of just continues skating around the spiders.
I'm gonna grab Doug and pull him
oh.
back.
Okay.
Doug, I believe this is where we make a right.
But it looks like a dead end.
To the right?
Whoops. Yeah, we gotta
Wow.
go up ahead more.
Keep going. Oh,
Yeah, I thought we went up further ahead.
oh, yeah, there it is.
Your microphone is far away. You're hard to hear. Ooh,
I was
there's
just agreeing with Doug.
okay. There's a really dead body over there. It's like torn to pieces. But this is that small entryway that we were at last time. I remember it gets really tight. Like we're gonna have to like sideways in, and this is it. This is the way. Not that this is the way, but this is the way.
Okay. Quietly.
Um, what's our plan? What are we doing? You're just gonna. Who's got the crystal thing? How are we doing this?
All right. Well, first, maybe it might not be the greatest idea for you to be carrying the crystal with Claire. You know, since you were the one that was slicey, she might, come making a beeline for you. And, if she finds the crystal and the crystal goes crack, poof, bang, bam, then, we've got problems. So I think you should give the crystal to Portia.
Sure.
Wait, what? How? I turn around, put it in the backpack.
Yeah, so I'll take it out. I'll take it out of the
Well,
backpack.
no,
and
it
stuff.
only makes sense. Portia's the only one who hasn't had first-hand experience with this here, with Claire. Adnan and I both have, we've been intimate, you could say.
Tegan,
And
I'm right here. I haven't seen your purple eyes either. I'm the only one who hasn't had my soul touched by any sort of extra-dimensional entity.
I mean, Doug does have a point.
Rare.
Yeah.
Rare, but he does. Yep.
So yeah, I'll open my backpack. I'll put the torch down for a moment, pull out the purple thing, and then as I'm handing it over to Claire, not to Claire, sorry, to Portia, I'm gonna look at Claire and be like, telepathically, so what's behind the door?
Oh
As I'm
my
handing it
god, no you're not!
I want to know.
So am I
Okay.
taking it, or is Doug taking it real quick?
maybe Doug takes it.
Okay.
He's got a point,
First, as you're saying maybe Doug could take it, Doug goes, I did learn this really cool thing, and he like spins his hand around, and then like a spectral version of his hand appears. That can hold it. This way I can use these.
There you go. Good job.
Okay.
Faust, as you imprint your mind back into Claire, couple of things. First, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm good at these. No, I'm not.
You hear a cacophony of laughter in your head. Not one voice, but many. And they all say almost at the same time, but really it's like half a second after each other, so it's this weird echoing effect. And the voice that you hear says, "I'm almost whole. Come. You're so close. We can find out together."
Blink, 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 blink. You know, guys, I think I've just made a miraculous discovery.
Hey, what's that?
Nothing. It's fine. Everything is fine. Have a lovely day. Let's continue.
Right, so am I taking the crystal thing in the hand, and we're gonna go kill a bunch of stuff?
Yes, Doug, you take the crystal thing in the hand and we'll go kill a bunch of stuff. And
Yes.
I'm gonna
Okay.
sneak step past Faust to get up here next to Adnan and just kind of look at him and say quietly, I think maybe we should be a mite bit concerned about the new fella.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to play out.
I wonder if I can.
And so how? So we attack it and it goes into the crystal? Is that the plan?
Yeah, it's just got to be close enough. And remember, it likes to try to like body jump and shit like that. Remember it like shot at Faust when he stabbed it?
Excuse me.
Well, actually, the priest was stabbed.
I forget how it happened.
There. Claire's crystal. Being maged hand by Doug.
Good on you, Doug.
Okay.
So I think that since I've got the crystal, I don't think I should go first. Plus, I'm not very defensive.
No, hey Foster, do you have an extra torch? I can go first.
Of course, dear. Let me grab it, and I'll set down my bag and pull out a torch. Here you are.
Thank you.
Let's see. You now I'm at 20 feet of bright light and 20 feet of dim light. Boom.
Okay, so do I remember how to get there?
Give me a intelligence check. Oh yeah.
Okay.
You know that it's exactly what Doug said. It's this path to the north, and you remember that everybody else bitched and moaned about how tight the quarters were, and you were just all popping your collar and doing a dance.
Yeah, I did too, didn't I? All right. So are we ready to go? Okay. Crickets it is.
Tegan's ready to go.
What's since this is a squeezing situation, what's our marching order?
I'll go in front since I am also kind of like the
Yep.
bulky.
I'm just gonna move you. So who's next? Who's gonna be after Portia? Doug it is. Doug with the crystal is going to be after Portia, followed by the crystal. Who's going to be after the crystal?
Go after the crystal.
Tegan it is. Boom. Adnan and Faust.
Would you like to go first?
It doesn't matter to me, honestly.
Then
I'll go
after
ahead
you.
and go.
Okay. Followed by Adnan and then Faust. So it's a bit squeezing again to get through this. This is very tight quarters. Portia, you see a very familiar cave where a whole lot of bad happened last time. You don't yet see any spiders, but from your torchlight you do see multiple bodies, and it looks as though the Raven Queen's people did not really survive. Doug quickly follows.
So I come
behind.
out enough so that way that everybody can come behind me.
Well, as you come out, and you kind of look around, you see the cage that was there, but you look up and you see eyes just staring down at you, and you look over to the right and you see a monstrous, giant, huge, large spider that's got this purple black aura radiating around it. And you all hear, friends, coming to return what's mine? How wonderful. I need you all to roll initiative.
No.
Alright, Doug. Please have good inish. Please have good inish. I guess it wasn't terrible. He could have done better. Let's see. Doug, 9.22. Adnan, what was yours?
19.
Tegan?
6.
Portia?
10.
And Faust?
I rolled a 9.
One, two, okay. Adnan, what's your HP?
33.
Damn. Portia, HP?
48.
Doug is a solid 27. Faust? What's your max? What are you current at now?
Maxed 17 out of 24.
24.
No, sorry, 17 out of 27. Sorry,
Oh, 27. Okay.
my bad.
And Tegan.
24.
All right. At the top of the order, I'm not sure why it skipped Adnan, but top of the order is Adnan. You heard the voice just like everybody else did. Familiar voice. It kind of sends a shiver through your body. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Okay. Adnan, your fear grips you hard, and you turn to try to run away, but Faust is right there, and you just can't squeeze past him.
Okay.
You're the memory of this place, the memory of that voice, things that you thought you had forgotten or hoped you had forgotten start to haunt you. And for this round, you are stuck as fear grips you.
Okay.
And now it is one of the spiders' turn. As it drops down from the ceiling. Boom.
Are we supposed to be seeing something other than a black screen?
You can't because you're not in the room.
Okay.
You should be able to see Tegan and Faust, but that's about it.
Okay.
Because you got to keep going. Remember, these things are like tiny paths. You're still stuck in this tiny path. That is the spider's turn was dropping down. Oh god, there's a bunch of spiders that go next. Okay, so spider, speed this up. Spider king, tiny baby spiders. Got it. The tiny baby spider is going to try and run the fuck away. Yeah, skitter, 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 skitter. I guess what I could do is just, since Portia would see all of these, just do this for the ease of that. This one jumps down and is going to just kind of it's going to kind of prop its butt back, lift up its four front legs, and it's just primed, just waiting, just waiting. That. Dude, that one will drop down. This one will start to move forward. Portia, it's your turn.
Okay, so I can only see this one and this one, right?
Whichever ones you
Without-
see. You see eyes of others, but
Do I know which way? Oh, that voice was in my head, so I
Mm.
don't see the big spider.
I mean,
Okay,
you see large reflective eyes in this direction.
Okay. Kind of remembering my lesson from last time. I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna run off away from everybody this time, so I'm going to attack this one.
Okay. As soon as you get into melee range, it reacts by first attempting to attack you for an 18.
Does not hit.
Okay. And then natural 26 for a whopping 6 points of piercing damage. Okay, yeah, alright. Spider. There we go. 6 points of damage. Boom. Um, as it kind of lunges out at you, you with your war pick kind of reflexively sticking your arm out, and the sides spring open, and this shield of pure blue energy pops up, and the teeth is, and you take your pick and right into one of its eyeballs, ripping it out. Gore and ichor coming out everywhere. It's bleeding. It's rearing back. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. In that case, it's another baby spider's turn. Yeah, these bitches be running. That's the wrong. There we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Gosh darn it. 30, 35, 40. And Doug's turned. Doug gonna do some dope Doug shit. He's just gonna run up and kill spiders. That's kind of his butter and bread he's got going on right now. So he will, as a bonus action, keep his the crystal thing close, because he's not sure as far as the distance everything needs to be. Since the crystal was originally very close to Tegan during the ritual in the basement of that church, so he's going to come up and over here. It's going to follow to, well, it's flying and hovering. It's going to come over to about here, and he's going to attack this here spider. And nope, he just gets a regular attack, which is fine. Jesus, man. Seriously, a natural fucking 20? Oh, fucking crit. For 25 points of damage, you watch as very quickly and deftly, while this thing is rearing back from your hit, Portia, he takes his short sword, sticks it in the underbelly, and pulls closer to him. Ichor and guts and crap just fall out as the spider thump falls on the ground. You watch as this black, purpley smoke kind of wafts out of the body, and it starts trying to go towards the spider just north of you all. But that crystal thing starts vibrating, and you watch the smoke get sucked up into the crystal. And you hear, "That's new. No matter." Good job, Doug. Let's see how much space that was. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to move just one more for 30. That's all of his movement. Faust. You can't, there's no room to squeeze past. You're kind of stuck where you are right now.
Alright.
Is there anything that you want to do, or that doesn't require moving past Adnan?
Guess I'll just stand here looking at Adon and like.
You can hold your action to move if he does.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that. I'll hold my action to move if Adon moves. I'll just
Okay.
Like,
All right. In which case, we got 3 more douche nozzle spiders. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4, 5. That one will attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It will dash 7, 8. And whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will be it. I'll move that one back. So one will be attacking Portia. One will be attacking Doug. Third one not getting the one that went to Doug dashed. So only one attack to Portia. I don't think a 10 hits Portia, so we're at Tegan. Tegan, you see a whole lot of bad. Giant spiders surrounding Portia, creepy voices in your head. However, I need you to also make a wisdom saving throw. Boom. Boom with a 24.
I've got no strings on me.
You accepted that death may be an outcome of this, but so long as this bastard dies as well, you're okay with that. And you succeed your save. What is it you would like to do, Tegan?
I'm gonna glance over at Adnon, and I can tell he's visibly shaken and not and just like frozen, right?
Oh yeah, he quickly turned and like bumped into Faust before realizing Faust was there. And he's like looking all around. It's pretty obvious.
What I'd like to do is I'd like to holler out to Adnon, and say, you know, now's not the time. You're the inspiration. We need you back in the fight. Death is upon us. I don't willing to try death twice. I know you're not either. And then I'm gonna step up to there, and I can't see a damn thing on here. What do we got here? And then I'm gonna do the Agonazer's Scourger.
The who? Okay.
Says it's a line of roaring flame, 30 feet wide and 30 feet long and 5 feet wide, directly in the direction I choose. Each creature in the line must make a dex save or take 3d8 fire damage. And I want to draw a straight line through the two bastards in front of me.
So there's wall in front of you. You'd have to move to here to be able to do so.
Okay.
And 5 feet wide, 30 foot long. So I have to shrink this down to about that. Rotate this. And I mean, if you do it right, you could get that. You can get 3 of them.
I want to blast their asses.
Okay. Are you a warcaster? Fuck. Okay. Alright. So I need to make 3 dexterity saving throws for these fuck all spiders. Got it. Fuck all spider number 1, dex save. Fuck all spider number 2, dex save. Fuck all spider number 3, dex save. And survey says fuck all spider 1 succeeds with a 22.
Alright, I'll take
Fuck all.
half damage.
Okay. Fuck all spider number 2 fails with an 8. And fuck all spider number 4 fails with a 4. As you light these bitches up. Even though this one takes, what, half damage of 15? So 7. 7 points of fire damage. Nice. This one is a dead spider. This one is an alive spider. This one is a dead. Dead, and you took 7 points of damage. Nice. So this spider, you can see the cloud of energy get sucked into that crystal. But this one, ping, the cloud of energy goes into this spider.
Into what spider?
One that you apparently don't see.
I don't see it either.
Doug sees it. Doug's like, I don't think the crystal was close enough. It just made the bigger one really big.
So it
5,
looks
10,
like they must-
15, 20. 5, 10, 15. You should see something, Portia. You don't see this right here?
I see like
You see a bit of a token? Anything?
a line maybe that goes
Okay.
like, starts there.
Yeah. So you're
like,
beginning.
like a curved line, like
you see like
where the
yeah.
sigils were last time.
So you
almost?
see the beginning of it. Yeah, because your torch doesn't. Torches are only bright light for 20 and dim for another 20 after that. So.
I know something's there. I just can't make it out.
Yeah. Well, you couldn't see it before, and you can now. So, it got a wee bit bigger. And then the last 2 spiders. Baby spider is... Ooh. No, wasn't in the line, so baby spider's running. 20, 25, 30. 35, 40 is going to start climbing up. And... this one's going to move forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yep, just going to go right there. And move. Dadgummit. Move to back. There we go. So that way then the one that's not, doesn't have the X on it is the one that's more visible. And that finishes the first round of combat. We are at 10:30. Do you want to try to finish this, or do you want to stop here into the second round of combat? Do you want to try to finish the combat? Doug would tell you that there is 1, 2, 3 large ones left. One stupidly, insanely gigantic one, and at least 3 babies. With his dark vision, he can see all of that.
It's up to you guys.
I'm indifferent.
I mean, I'm
I
gonna
think
be
you-
that guy, but I do have to be at work at 4 in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fine.
And our battles seem to take a little bit.
The good news is, next time we play, I won't be having to go to work because Friday is my last day.
Nice. right. In that case, I will take pictures of the turn order. And we will stop here. Yeah, we'll stop here for the night. We'll pick it back up in 2 weeks.